afternoon, and most of all, welcome to the 5th episode of the Sydney's African Wild Stories. My camera operator for this afternoon is Shumba from the Shumba and Safaris. And to those of you who are watching us for the very first time, this is Sydney Pumulani Mikosi, and I have got a lovely sighting of the tiny little insects, the ants, who seems to be migrating from their old house to a new house. You can see they are on a procession there, moving from that area, heading much more towards this direction. And presumably, this is as a result of the heavy rains and flood. Don't get surprised every time you see the ants moving on a convoy. They depend on each other's pheromones for orientation and navigation. Ants forms part of those insects which has got the living storage organisms. They go out for foraging purposes. Coming back to their nest, they will give food to some of the family members who are responsible to collect the food and absorb it. You will see them growing way much bigger than the others. During the dry seasons, those are the ones which are responsible to provide food to the rest of the colony. They get food through a process which is called trophallaxis. Trophallaxis has got something to do with food giving from the mouth to the mouth or from the anal organs to the mouth. These insects are so interesting because if one of them dies in the colony, 3 days later is going to secrete something which is called oleic acid, and the oleic acid is equivalent to death, is equal to death. And when the undertakers, as they've got undertakers, when they pick up the oleic acid, is when they are going to take the dead ant and take it out to the graveyard. The ant graveyard is normally very close to the opening of their nest. And if one of these ants is injured during a fight, they have got the paramedics which are responsible to take them back to the colony. But if they are badly injured, they are not going to take them back. There is a certain procedure they have got to perform. An injured ant must have to make sure that he is facing down. If the injured ant is battling to overturn the body to face down, the paramedics, when they come and do the assessment, they are going to pass him because they know that this one is badly injured and it's not going to be easy for us to recover. You can see that these insects are so very much intelligent and very much clever. From the Sydney's African Wild Safaris, this is Sydney Pumulani Mikosi.